Hey, what's going on, guys? Dvzl from Team Stand and Draw here, bringing you guys a great nature deck profile. Very late, very, very late. All right. So, Technical Booster came out last year. It's last year. That's how late it is. All right, we're gonna jump right in. This is the Big Belly builds, successful Big Belly builds. Yeah, Panda. Starting with Pencil Koala. For a long time, I was playing the other starter. I really enjoyed that starter, but then after a point in time, I thought about it. It's not really gonna help me in the long run. I used to combo it with the stand trigger, but then you know. But Pensacola, using him, his ability is if he boosted and if it boosted an attack and I got the hit on the Vanguard, I can give one of my units +4, and then at the end of the turn when they retire, I draw a card. Pretty good starter. Gives me pressure along combined with the Big Belly skill, so that's why I decided to use it. Next, I'm playing 4 heal triggers. Never play less. Can't play more. Gotta play 4. Uh, chose the cat. It's a cool cat. Very cool cat. Next, I'm playing 4 stand triggers. The stand trigger is a cool stand trigger, in my opinion. His ability is when a unit gets retired, if this unit is successful, which success is at 20k, I can put him in soul and call that unit, the unit that I got retired, back to rearguard circle. I can call it to an open rearguard circle. And last but not least, I'm playing 8 crit. So 4 regular crit and 4 of the Big Belly crit. That goes in soul +5 and draw when you attack. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good crit lineup. Grade 1s, I've been fiddling around with these. I just can't find a medium. I'm not a great nature player, but I'm starting to get there. You know. First, I'm playing 3 Coiling Duckbill. Coiling Duckbill is a good card in my opinion. Helps with the draw. His ability is when a unit goes to the drop zone. When he's placed on rear guard, he gives one of my rear guards the ability of when it goes into the drop zone, I can draw a card. So unit has to go to the drop zone in order to draw the card. Next, I'm playing 3 of the Ari Belly. So he's like the resist unit. Well, can't be retired when I have a Big Belly Vanguard. Can't be retired. And if he boosts a if he boosts a unit with success ability, I can Soul Blast and give that unit +4 until the end of the turn. They have to be retired at the end of the turn. And last but not least, I'm playing 4 Stratifighter and 4 Perfect Guards. And then the one tech card I'm playing, which I was playing this at 2, but then I dropped down to 1, and now I'm just in like limbo with this card. Label Polygon or whatever. He's a promo. His ability is when he's placed on rearguard circle, he gives my one of my rearguards the ability, when it attacks at the end of at the end of battle, if it had 20,000 or greater attack, I can countercharge Soul Charge. I was using this for a while. It was a really good card, but then I was playing 3 Strider Fighter at the time, and I didn't want to play 3, so I dropped him down to 1 and put the Strider Fighter back up to 3. Probably gonna take him out soon. Who knows? On to grade 2s. Grade 2s, I'm playing. Let's start with, of course, the staple card. Playing 4 Crayon Tiger. Crayon Tiger has to be a 4 in any great nature deck. Just I come to understand that you can't play less than that number. His ability is when he's boosted and he attacks the Vanguard, which is there's a ruling behind that, but I'll get into that later. And he's boosted and he attacks the Vanguard, I can counterblast 1 to stand one of my rested units. Choose one of my units, stand it, it gets +4, and it draws, then retire it. So it's one of the rulings that as compared to Coiling Duckbill. Coiling Duckbill says retire then draw. Crayon Tiger says draw then retire. So if it doesn't retire, I can still draw. So pretty good. We have 3 Problem Child Gray Belly. I see people playing this at 4. I kind of question why people are doing that, because it's kind of hard to get off a skill when you're not on a certain stride. But His ability is when he's successful, so success is at 20k. Um, and he attacks with Vanguard. I can Soul Blast one, and I can give two units the ability of I can give them +4 and the ability to draw their entire. So similar to Crayon Tiger, if you attack the Vanguard when their skill is not going off, they still can't, like, you can't, you miss the timing for the ability, and when you stand it back up, you can't do the skill again. Or so I've heard. So just be careful for that in like the future matchups if you ever play this deck. Next I'm playing two of Field Glass Otter. Really good card in my opinion. When I saw it played in the show, I was just when I saw it played in the show, it was like really good. But his ability success is at 20. When he's placed on Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1, um, you can give a unit on the field +4,000, and at the end of the turn, retire that unit. And his second ability, which isn't Generation Break, is that when at the end of the turn, if he was successful, then you can bounce him back to hand and like keep recycling his effect. So you can put like you can use Crayon's ability and Problem Child Greybelly's ability on him, and he will just like bounce back, and you can still draw. Last but not least, I'm playing two. I'm trying this out. Archaeologist Junior, Cornegie. When this unit is successful, I can give this unit +4,000. So success doesn't have to be the rear guard, but it just has to be like any rear guard that makes it 20k. Just chose to use them. I'm probably gonna take them out soon because the uh, um, Trinity Dragon set's about to drop in like 2 months, so it's pretty good for now. On the grade threes, I'm playing 7 grade 3s, so playing one Tuskmaster. A lot of people playing 4 of it. I'm playing 1. Ability is when he attacks Vanguard, counterblast 1, standard unit, give it +4. No draw, by the way, and that's once per turn. Next, I'm playing 2 Ink Pandas. That's gonna get dropped, but his ability, success 20k. When he attacks the Vanguard, if he's successful, draw a card and retire it at the end of the turn. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. No cannibals. And last but not least, 4 Bigbelly. Bigbelly is a really good card, at least in my opinion. Helps the deck out. Complements the rest of the deck, at least in my opinion. When GB2, his ability, GB2, when he attacks the Vanguard, I can choose one of my units, give it +4, and at the end of the turn, retire and draw them retire. And then his on-stride ability is when the unit strides on top of this unit, counterblast 1, choose 2 of my units, or up to 2 of my units, and they get +4, and when this unit attack, when a unit in the same column as this unit hits a Vanguard, if its power is 20k, I can draw a card. So pretty good. Causes pressure with the starter, so you can give it to like side columns, and then starter gives it +4, and does the same ability, so pretty good in my opinion. On to strides. It's like, also, this is another thing I was in limbo with because I didn't know the stride lineup, but playing 1 Hemthirst. Hemthirst is a stride I kind of usually never go into. I know a lot of people like it. I don't really like using it. His ability is Soul Blast 1 at the end of the battle when I attacked a Vanguard. When Hemthirst attacks, I can give a unit +4, then give it another +4, and it dies at the end of the turn. And if its power was 20k or greater, then I draw a card. I usually don't like using it. I usually flip it up for his ability, a Flonk. A Flonk's ability is Counterblast 1. It's an active ability once per turn. I can flip up anything in the G zone, and I can give any number of rear guards the ability they can't be retired for the rest of the turn, and until the end of the turn. They're basically like resist units, but for the number of units that I gave that ability, I can get +4, and Yeah, that's it. This is a big power punch. Mainly used to activate GB2, but usually I flip over Hemthirst. That way I can use it like a second time. Next I'm playing 4 of Malamagmor. At first I was playing that too, because I thought I only needed 2, but then I saw that kind of a... This and Bigbelly is a really good finisher, so I bumped it up to 4, but his ability is Counterblast 1 when... when and choose 2 units, they get +4, and the ability of when they attack, if their power is 20k or greater, my opponent can't call grade 1s or greater to the Guardian Circle. So, pretty good finisher, at least in my opinion. It's like, they can't really perfect guard my attack, and my rear guard attacks, so it's a good combo you can use. Next I'm playing 4 of Bigbelly Stride. That was a... Let me not curse on camera. That was a really hard card to find. Luckily I found it. Everybody wanted to hold on to their cards and sell it as a deck. I found the 1, and then I found 3 more. But basically, his ability is GB2, Counterblast 1, and flip up a copy of himself in G-Zone, G Persona Flip. And I can choose one of my units. They get the ability... they get +4 for every... they get +4 for every face-up card in G-Zone. And then I can choose one of my units to gain the new ability of... I choose one of my rear guards for the power, and I choose one of my units, which is Vanguard or Rear Guard, to get the ability when the attack hits, I can stand all my units except for him, for the number of face-up G units in G zone. So if I have, hypothetically, if I have 3 face-up G units, then I can stand 3 units except himself. Really good card, because you can like divide up where you give the skills, which is really good. Really good card. Really good card in my opinion, and it's a good finisher when you have Crayon on board. So, for G guards, playing 2 of the card that came out in Fighters Collection. When he's placed in Guardian Circle, give a rear guard the ability of, at the end of the turn, retired counter charge, and he gets +5 shield, so 20k shields, and 2 of the card that came out in Technical Booster, which is the Armadillo, and his ability is choose any number of my rear guards, retire them, and if I have 3 or more open rear guard circles, he gets +10 shield. So I don't have to retire if I have an empty board, and I'll still get the 10k power. And last but not least, I'm playing 1 Sea Breeze to make it 16 G zone, just in case I get grade locked, and just in case my opponent gets grade locked, and I can still stride. So that's the deck. Long overdue. Let me know how you feel about the deck. Still test playing it, really. Questioning if I need to put in the grade 3 searcher rather than Coiling Duckbill, Mikasaburo, that's his name. So let me know what you guys feel. Give me your thoughts and opinions. I'll catch you guys in the next deck profile.